Hi, I'm going to show you how to do the brick stitch. And there's different variations for the base row, so we're just going to do this as variation 1. And the way I like to do it is pick up 3 beads, slide them down towards the end of your thread, put your needle back through only through the first bead that you added, so that both threads, the tail and the working thread, are coming out of the bead, and you have a triangle. Now you're going to hold on to this triangle and pick up a bead and go down through the bead sticking out on the bottom. And then you pick up another bead and go up through the bead sticking out on the top. And repeat. Pick up a bead, down through the bead on the bottom, pick up a bead, up through the bead on the top. So we're going to do this until we have about 7 or 9 beads on the bottom. That's 5. 6. 7. Okay, now we're going to start the brick stitch, and I always work from right to left, so I'm going to flip this work over. At the beginning of every row, you pick up 2 beads. And now we're working with these loops of thread that go from bead to bead. And we picked up 2 beads, so we're going to go through loop 2. There's loop 1, and here's loop 2. So your needle goes under that loop of thread, and you pull. Put your needle back up through the bead on the right. The bead on the right stands up okay, but the bead on the left doesn't. So I always do a circle stitch to make them stay in position. You go down through the bead on the left and pull, and back up through the bead on the right. And that's the beginning of every row. Now we're going to do the rest of the row, which is only 1 bead at a time. You pick up 1 bead, go under the next loop of thread, pull, and put your needle back up through the bead you just added. And repeat all the way to the end of the row. The next loop of thread, and up through the bead. Pick up your bead, go under the loop of thread, and then back up through the bead. Now we're going to start a new row, so I turn my work around when I pick up 2 beads. Go under the second loop of thread, pull, put your needle up through the bead on the right, down through the bead, and back up through the bead on the right. Now you're back to 1 bead at a time. Pick up your bead, go under the loop of thread, and then back up through the bead you just added, all the way to the end of the row. When you keep doing this, you can notice you're going to have a triangle shape. It gradually decreases, and that's just how brick is used for earrings, usually. That's how you do brick stitch. Thanks for watching.